How's it going, guys? Bring Up Platoon here, and welcome back to another great game in World of Tanks Xbox One Edition. Today I'm going to be in the premium Tier 8 French heavy tank, that is the AMX M449. And the variant I'm going to be playing of this tank today will be the Liberté. All it really gains is a little bit extra of a silver earning capability, but that's about it. All the stats from this version are the same as the standard AMX M449. Just a different paint job, and just earns a little bit more silver. But that is it. So, the gun you get on this thing is a 100mm gun. Standard damage for this thing is 300 damage, except for the HE, which gets 400 damage. Your standard pen for the AP rounds that you get are 232. You get 263 for the premium APCR rounds. And then 50mm of penetration for the high explosive rounds. The dispersion for this thing, it says that it's 0.36, but it feels worse than that just because the aiming bloom is so bad on the move, and just when you're moving the turret around, it's pretty fucking bad, as you will see in the gameplay that I'm showing you today. 2.9 aim time. Yeah, it's a French tank. It's gonna take forever to aim for whatever reason. But yeah. Also, this tank is, I don't know if I mentioned this before, but it is a premium tank. Yes, I did mention that. It does not play into preferential matchmaking rules, so you will be facing tier 10s in this thing, which can be equally frustrating as the armor does not hold up well against, you know, pretty much anything above your tier. So that's frustrating, but it does work sometimes. What else to talk about this tank? Gun depression is 10 degrees, pretty good. Gun elevation at 20 degrees, also good. View range is 370, a little bit on the low side, but that's to be expected of a premium tank. Fire chance is 20% if you get hit in the engine. There's a chance in every 1 in 5 shots to get damaged or to get set on fire. What else? What else? Its camo is ass, but I'm sure you knew that. So let's go into the armor model here. Your upper plate, there's like a little piece of track on your upper plate, and that gives you flat on 250mm of protection. Anything around that isn't the piece of track, it gives you around 230 to 240mm of standard protection. The side plates on your left and right in the front hull are auto bounces, and they are roughly 300mm thick. If you angle any which way, left or right, you will be equalizing that armor, therefore making side scraping in this thing very difficult, and if you overpoke, then people will be able to pen those spots. No problem at all. So, what the fuck? Okay, never mind. Your side armor is 55mm thick, and while that would be good for side scraping, again I say the left and right side plates of the front hull make it extremely difficult to do so. You can do it, it's just not recommended and very difficult to do. Your turret's pretty good all around, 280 to 300mm thick everywhere. It just varies in every which way. Although, what the fuck? The mantlet, for some reason, is only 250mm thick with no protection behind it, so that's pretty weird. If you ever want to pen this thing while it's face-hugging you, either aim down at its upper plate with standard ammo, maybe. You'll probably have to load premium for that, but yeah. Load premium, either shoot into the mantlet, or you pen the upper plate with premium. The lower plate is actually not a weak spot on this thing. It is more armored than the upper plate. But that's only because of angle, and it has roughly flat on, with no angle at all, 270mm of protection. So, yeah, the roof, we're not even going to talk about that. Don't get hit by arty, that's pretty much all I can say about that. It's got a kind of a big hatch, making it kind of difficult to work ridge lines, because people will just aim at that instead of, you know, your turret. And they'll pen it because it's only 60mm of protection. So I believe I went down everything in the what's worth talking about in the tank. So let's get into the gameplay finally, now that it's like halfway over, pretty much. So as you can see with the gameplay, this gun is just bad. Alright, let's just get that out of the way. Its accuracy is a lie. It doesn't feel nearly as accurate as it says on paper, but apparently Wargaming thinks that's okay, so whatever. And here we can see a brilliant Patriot player doing the very best he can, and then he blocked my fucking shot at several seconds during the engagement with the Centurion 7-1. So good on him. He's bad. We know that. I wait for the Paladin, the new Tier 8 Premium, what is it? The Carnarvon? Yeah, let's just go with Carnarvon. I penned his side turret no problem because he was slightly turning it, and as we both know, well, as we all know, I would hope, that when you turn a British tank's turret to the side, it becomes extremely weak to either standard or premium rounds. I was very lucky I did not hit the pillar there. I was not paying attention, and for some reason that tracked the T-32. Good on me. I get another free pen into him. I will say that the standard pen for this tank is really good. 232 is nothing to scoff at, especially considering that the later tanks iterated into the game. Oh, check out this great accuracy right here. The game lags right here. That was the lagging shot. I clicked the trigger, and then a split second later it fired. That caused me to miss the shot. And this is just me being bad. Just miss. That was all me. That last shot was bullshit. Previous to that one. But yeah, 232 pen. A tank that was added after this one was, put into the game was the Patriot, a Tier 8 Premium American heavy tank, and that thing shit silver like it's cool. I'm using the side scraping capabilities of this tank to reverse side scrape against the T-32, who I knew would be aiming at me. I don't know why this AT-7 did not put more shots into me. That was very iron. That was very RNG based. I very easily could have missed there, and he would have remained alive, which wouldn't have been good for me. But he's a Tier 7, and well, I'm a Tier 8 with superior hull armor, so he would probably have to load premium to even contest my upper plate, and not even have pretty much any chance of going through my lower plate. So, yeah, that would have been a problem, but I know I could probably pen him very easily with premium pen. T-32 is making his way to flank me, and I very quickly realized that, and like, okay, I obviously can't chase him down. I'm not that fast enough with turning, so I'll just stay behind this mound and guard my side plates and get a free pen on him. Again, I say, that could have very easily biffed into his tracks and been absorbed. I could have missed that very easily. He would have probably made his way around to my right, but if that were the case, I would have all I had to do in that scenario was to back up and not let the Tiger II get a shot into me until I was done reloading, finish off the T-32, and yep, this is pretty much the same scenario starting out. Like, look at that fucking aim time. Even with consumables on, a vertical stabilizer, a rammer, and I believe, well, a gun laying, not a gun laying drive. Vertical stabilizer, vents, and a gun rammer. But that aim time is just way too slow, especially for the caliber that you have at your disposal. 100 millimeters? No. It needs to be like 0.5 aim time less, and just not that bad, because Jesus Christ. But yeah, that's the game. Once again, I carried for my shit team. Okay, the Patriot did good, and the Gornich kind of contributed, but not really. Good on the Patriot, though. That's actually the tank I was talking about, so good on him. Hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Oh, also, this thing craps out silver, too, at a 60% bonus silver earn rate. And, yeah, recommend it for that solely, other than the weird-ass paint job. But, yeah, again, thank you for watching. Catch you later.